Awesome. So welcome everybody to our 10-minute lab coat live that we do every weekdays. Can you believe that, Chris? Every weekdays. And today we have an amazing person here with me. His name is Chris Hardin. I have known and heard about you, and I've talked to you several times, but we've never had this kind of setting. So welcome to our 10-minute live. How are you today?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Absolutely. Good. Doing good. It's been a busy week, but doing great. So this is going to be about you for 10 minutes. Are you ready?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Awesome. So tell me, what has been your biggest challenge during COVID?
My biggest challenge is, I would say, it's focus. I have a lot more focus now than I've ever had, but it's just like so much opportunity in the air to know which one to go after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much. You try to figure out which one is the right one and what is next. And, you try to, there's so many silver objects everywhere, right? And you try to stay focused on that one piece. Yeah, I totally hear you on that one. How have you adjusted your business in this past 1 year?
Like, my business is pretty much virtual anyway, so the only difference is going to a store and having to put a mask on. Like, that's the only weird thing about it, really, to me. The rest of it's kind of normal.
Yeah, well, I forgot to ask you, what do you do? Tell us a little bit about take us a little bit into your world.
Yeah, so I own a company called BookMeSolid. I basically connect consumers with realtors and start conversations around their listings. So instead of doing like a lead form or email or text, we just hop right into the messenger and go from there. I've been doing that about 3 years now, and that's why I got my real estate license, because that kind of opens up a little bit more opportunity. And COVID gave me the great opportunity to sit in front of my screen for 2 weeks in a row to go through the license and stuff.
Wow. And it's called BookMeSolid.com.
Yes.
Right? I can't wait. And we have a little bit of lag in the internet, but that's okay. As long as we can hear you and we're communicating well, that's good. So BookMeSolid is the company that you own, and now you've got your real estate license. That's so awesome. Tell me a little bit about, like I said, earlier, is that how have you adjusted your business? You had that opportunity to go ahead and get your real estate license, correct? But with your business, how did you adjust to that with COVID?
Well, I hired some help, which is great because I've been like a one-man show for the whole time. So luckily, I got some help with sales, and that's freed me up a lot to go, pursue the real estate exam. And then I just finished that up and got my license on Tuesday. So like, it gave me a lot of time freedom.
That's awesome. And, our careers are so important, and we try to stay busy as much as possible, with everything going on around us, especially this year. It's been pretty difficult, not only for us, but our clients as well. Tell me, what do you see as your biggest opportunity to grow your business over the remainder of the year?
Where do I see opportunity to grow? Over the rest of the year? I mean, the cash flows in the follow-up, right? So
absolutely,
we're focused on the follow-up and nurturing relationships.
I was scrolling through your page, and I was like, okay, I need to get some more information about Chris. I want to know more about him. And I saw that, you did have Wendy here, a little bit about, lead generation, with Street Text. I know that was really awesome to see. Tell us a little bit about what and how you do that. Like, I mean, is it just that you're giving other realtors the opportunity to connect with consumers with your business?
Yeah, so more or less, like with Facebook ads, there's a couple different objectives you can do. You can do for clicks or landing page views or video views. I focus on the messenger side of stuff, and then I automate the back end of that. So basically, we'll put a listing out there, and they're opting in for the price, location, and details. And instead of sending them to a landing page and asking them for more info, we just give it to them right in Messenger. So it's like one click, you're connected one-on-one with them. There's like no friction.
That's awesome.
Because it's Messenger, if they're just looking, they'll tell you, hey, I'm just looking, leave me alone, go away. So it's like
Yeah.
instant gratification almost.
Nice. Well, let me ask you this. How do you stay positive with all this? Like, how do you stay motivated? How do you stay positive? What is something else that you do to keep yourself motivated and positive?
I go running. I go running long
Yeah.
distance. I started running, I guess, the beginning of March. I was training for a ultra marathon, and I just did that in September. So yeah, I do a lot of running and staying outside. Like, how can you be mad when it's sunny and awesome outside?
I know, right? I mean, so how much do you run? Like 2 miles, three? I mean, just give us I'm a fly on the wall. Tell me how much you run, how many miles you run. What motivated you to take that course of running?
Well, I was running like 40 to 50 a week, but now I'm down to more like 13 or so.
Here
What
I'm saying
motivated?
2 miles.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it all started out walking, right? I
Okay.
walk first, and then I started picking up running. But what motivated me was like the health side of it,
Right.
because I've lost over 100 pounds in the last 5 years, and
Wow.
it's just the progression of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. What have you learned about yourself in this process? Like that is amazing, 100 pounds in the last several years. But what have you learned about yourself?
You can turn bad decisions around faster than you think you can.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Um, what advice would you give others that are listening right now to us? What is some of the advice that you would give to them about whether it's business or staying motivated, staying fit? What would Chris tell them?
I mean, I believe you need it all. Like, I kind of focus on all those areas. Like, if you're all in on one thing and not your health, your wealth, your family, it's like, what's the purpose? Like, then
Yeah.
you kind of fall apart. So I feel like you kind of need equal balance of all of that.
Mhm.
Um, my biggest thing is learn how to focus. If it's only for 10 minutes, figure out how you can focus for 10 minutes and try to do that as much as you can. It's kind of what I've been practicing, I guess.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you because, a couple of weeks ago, oh, actually a month ago, when I was taken to the hospital, I think that's when I realized that I need to do something about my mind to stay focused, not only to my body, and then that changed a lot. And the same thing you're saying is that stay focused and stay true to what you want to really do, and make that happen for yourself. I mean, you're running 13, you used to run what, 15, 20 miles, and now you're down to X amount. That is just, wow, so impressive. Um, what was your biggest mistake that you would say that, from your biggest mistake that you've learned in your life?
My biggest mistake. I used to be into beer, and like I homebrewed, and I got pretty much addicted to that, and the self-indulged in what's coming out next and how it's made and all of that. So much so that I don't know. It made me fat and made me a bad person, I guess. But that's not the story for everybody. So
Yeah, I
that
mean,
that would be my story.
wow. I mean, that is amazing. And now to see Chris Hardin running and being so health conscious and taking care of the internal side of himself, and exuberating positiveness out there and motivational out there. That's amazing, Chris. Um, you've just started real estate, correct? You got your real estate
Right.
license. What is the one thing that you're looking at, that you see that is a challenge with other realtors that are real estate agents at the moment and not achieving their goal? What do you see a challenge?
I mean, the biggest challenge I see is consistency. Like, everybody knows what they need to do, they just don't do it
Don't do
and
it.
long enough to see where they want to go.
Yeah,
Like there's
absolutely.
nothing to recreate. It's just follow that person that got there.
Right. And just copy, right? And don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just stay focused. And a couple of big things you said: stay focused, stay consistent, and what you do for motivation. I think that is the biggest piece someone can take away from here. What do you want? What is a message that you want to give our listener, our audience out there today on LabCoat 10 Minute?
What kind of
What is
message
the
I
one
want to give
thing
you?
you'd like to, yeah, what is the one thing you'd like to tell them?
I would like to tell y'all that you're awesome if you're watching this, and if you're not watching this, you're still awesome.
I think one thing also, let me help you, Chris, here. One thing, I think, couple of things that Chris said is stay focused, stay consistent, and do whatever it takes to meet your goals, right? And I think that focus and the consistency will get you there.
Yep, no doubt. Awesome. She summed it up.
Well, thank you, Chris, for your time. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you live somewhere, someday, hopefully soon, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chris.
For your time.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.